Christmas? Because it looks pretty similar to what others might be doing in terms of giving it a Christmas feel.
We actually looked to broach that very topic by developing unique packaging for this product. It was price prohibitive for a number of reasons. The goal here is to generate sales for the charity, and if we were to have half of our margin eaten by innovative product, you'd really have to question that.
It's a very clear message for the jelly bean factory, but unfortunately, to me, it's not a clear message for Spar and the 3 Ts.
If you would like to see it changed around a little bit, we could definitely do that for you.
Well, thank you very much, Cullen. We've covered everything from a Spar perspective, and we've covered all the questions, so thank you very much.
Next up, Steve leads his team into the presentation.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Steve and I'm the project manager of Platinum Marketing. We are very proud to be here today to present our design, concept, budget and strategy for the non-profit Christmas promotion for the 3 Ts charity, Turning the Tide of Suicide. Sam.
Thank you, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce to you Love Bear. Isn't he gorgeous? Love is a strong emotion, and our cuddly, cute, adorable bear is named after love. What's love got to do with it? Love Bear would make an ideal Christmas stocking filler for anyone, and the low price makes it an appealing, fun gift. And again, we've gone for a little bit of humour with this one. We're going to ask our customers, looking for love this Christmas? We feel once they see this T-shirt, they've no option but to purchase the Love Bear.
Okay, the figures. The product cost is 96.5 cents per item, and it fits into our model of low purchase price and high selling price to maximise the revenue for the 3 Ts charity. The retail price is going to be, as you can see from our display, €3.50, and we feel that setting the price of €3.50 maximises the revenue for the charity, but also makes it an impulse buy. This is a very clear and simple budget. And remember that to hit our sales target, all we need is just over 4 sales per day per store in order for us to make our campaign a huge success. Thank you very much. I'd now like to open the floor to questions.
Thank you very much, Platinum, for your presentation. As I said at the outset, innovation is a key objective. So how does your product meet the criteria?
The innovation with the teddy bear is about using love, associating it with the teddy bear, and taking the candy cane and putting it with the teddy. The love theme is different, and that's where we're trying to get from it.
Do you think €3.50 is a realistic value price point?
Absolutely. For a premium bear of good quality, $3.50 is good. You cannot look round many department stores now and find a stocking filler for €3.50. Thank you very much.
I think the biggest disappointment for me was the fact that they actually lost the message around Spar and the 3 Ts.
The first big issue for me is there is no uniqueness about that product.
They really took into consideration the whole sort of the charity and what the charity is about.
But I think the message again is unique, and they made that point to us strongly in their presentation.
Both teams head home, while Suzanne and her Spar colleagues decide which products they are going to stock in their stores in the run-up to Christmas.
I really think it's a level playing field going in there. I don't think anyone should be overconfident going in there because it could go any way.
There's people starting to wilt, without a doubt. You know, the heat has been turned up and it doesn't suit a lot of people. The cream will come to the top, and I'm actually getting more excited as the weeks go on. I feel that the best is very much still to come.
I think Brendan is great at talking fluff. Like, he talks the talk, but he doesn't follow it up by walking the walk, do you know what I mean? And I think that shines through on this task.
You can go into the boardroom now. I've never met a group of people who are so two-faced in my life. It's a horrendous situation. Most people are ready to take you down in an instant.
Platinum Cullen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your task this week was to create an innovative Christmas product for Spar, which Spar will sell on behalf of the 3 Ts, turn the tide of suicide. Who did you pick for your PM?
Steve.
Steve. Were you happy with that, Sam?
No, of course not, Bill. The guys were very much in favour of Steve because he has a financial and budgeting background. I don't have that. I was confident to take it on, but I think the guys felt that Steve had better experience in the area.
And what do you think, Steve?
I don't think it was especially made for me, but when we looked at the two teams, everyone thought that Sam would be much better on the marketing. So with that in mind, I think that's why I got the vote. This was the product? Yes, Bill.
Do you know how many charities use a bear as their fundraising?
We don't know the exact figure, but we know the bears have been used in charity promotions before, yes.
Bernardo's Ireland, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Chernobyl Children's Project International, MS Ireland, Cancer Research UK, and of course, the Teddy Bear Foundation. Absolutely no innovation, Steve. That's what this is saying to me. You saying yep?
No, I was agreeing with that product isn't innovative. I'm not going to defend that product as innovative.
But you're the project manager.
I stuck by an innovative product. It never got my vote, but it was a majority vote for the teddy bear because it was the best.
So you didn't want
product.
the teddy bear?
No, my vote went for the Rudolph Whoopsies.
Are you the project manager or what? So, Stephen, the costings, were you involved in that or was it all Steve's?
No, both of us were involved in working out all the pricing and the budgets.
We looked at it on a loose change point of view. What would you be getting back for a fiver when you bought a newspaper?
How much is a newspaper?
£1.20.
What does an impulse buyer buy? Adding up to €2. Do you know why? You go from a €2 coin to a €5 piece of paper. That's the difference in what an impulse buyer has to do. He can always have a bit of coin in his pocket. He doesn't always have the note.
I have to say, Bill, myself and Sam were fighting for a lower price. We were given the option of €3.50 to €4, and we wanted to get it down as much as possible. And we'll stand our ground saying that the highest we did want to go was €3 on it.
Steve, you did the figures on this?
Yeah.
Who calculated the VAT in this operation? You?
Stephen calculated the VAT.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Good man. Do you know he left the Batman short of 30 grand?
No, I didn't know that.
Didn't know that. Big mistake?
Yeah, absolutely.
Batman doesn't let you off on that.
Yeah.
And anyone giving in a business plan to me that had a mistake like that on it would be in some sort of trouble, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Did no one check this? You're the project manager.
I checked all the figures, but didn't calculate the VAT figures, no, Bill.
Why not? Why didn't I have someone checking something like
check
this?
the VAT figures.
Well, I personally didn't calculate the VAT figures on doing it, but I mean, ask Stephen, he said it was triple checked before it went to print.
Well,
Who was it triple checked with?
Yeah, I mean, I checked it and went through it. I was sure that that figure was right. Obviously, that's a massive oversight, and that's something I will hold my hand up for. Like, that's completely unacceptable to any business to have an oversight of that level. And I mean, I checked those figures a couple of times, and I was sure that they were right when I handed them up.
You fellas needn't look so smug either, because you weren't great when it came to calculating VAT as well. Who was the PM over there?
I was, Bill.
And why did you put yourself forward?
Put myself forward on this task, Bill, because concept and product development is something that I've been working on for the past 3 years, launching a product. I felt it's something that I can offer a lot to the team.
Aoiffe, how did you find Brendan as PM?
I thought Brendan did a good job. We all entrusted him in the role because of his background.
That's fine. Breffny, what about you? How did you find Brendan as a project manager?
Brendan was good. He's got great experience in this field, and I thought that would be a good reason for him to take it. Also, the fact that he hasn't done one before, thought it'd be good to share it out.
So, Brandon, you're a man who's been involved in design?
Correct, Bill.
Successfully?
Very much so.
OK. What design went into that product?
Well, Bill, we would have loved to deliver something that screams innovation and differentiates the product in store. Yeah. Now, we were all very eager to do that as a team. When we talked
this
to
is
Richard,
the product?
When we talked to Richard at the Jelly Bean factory, bespoke packaging and sub-packaging, he said, wasn't an option. It will eliminate your bottom line. And that was something I made a decision on and called straight away, is that I wasn't prepared to do. It's not commercially viable.
Let me ask you one question.
Yes, Bill.
Do you think this is innovative, different and unique?
The packaging...
This is the product.
Is not,
I'm not talking about the packaging.
It's not innovative, different and unique. What is
But that's the briefing you got.
It is, Bill. There had to be a trade-off between what we delivered on our concept and a commercially viable product, and what suffered was the format in which we delivered the product to market.
I've seen these all over the place. Kids everywhere have these. They're tuned to jelly beans. And I just don't know what you were thinking of. They had seed money, Jackie.
Well, they had €400 seed money, and they spent very little. They only spent €97 on printing, which left them a balance of €303.
So, Brian, how did Platinum spend their money?
Well, Bill, they spent